Yeah, Charlie Kirk was larger than life. And I think in part because not only did he impact millions of people, but because under every circumstance, under every normal circumstance where any ordinary human would lose their temper or become flapped or somehow show a modicum of a raised heart rate or a heated tone, he remained unflappable. He remained committed to the love of Jesus Christ, to having faith permeate all of his answers, and through it all, a calm, respectful demeanor that gave honor to not only every conversation, but every human that engaged with him, every human who approached him without an honorable motive. Many who wanted to catch him in a gotcha moment or to embarrass someone of conservative thought, but instead he rose above it all. And my point is that just as the governor said, the bullet did not just pierce Charlie Kirk, but it pierced this idea that there is room for civil, peaceful discourse, that humans can connect and that can rise above the radicalization online, the violent rhetoric that has permeated political tribalism in this country. And so to the killer, he too represented an idea, in my opinion, that a conditioning, a programming, a radicalization from rhetoric can result in these people that have justified and have normalized and have somehow become immune to violence. And what do we expect if people and Congress people, which we'll get into a bit later, are allowed to describe humans and the president and thought leaders as villains, as ultimate demons? What else is there to be expected? But I have faith too, not only in Jesus, but also in Charlie Kirk's legacy. And we saw it earlier on this network today when the president of the Turning Point in Oklahoma spoke. And he said the shot that killed Charlie was like the shot heard round the world. So here we had a young person who was quoting history and a moment in the American Revolution, the beginning of the American Revolution, to make the point that the mantle will be carried on, not necessarily by one person, because Charlie's shoes cannot be filled, but by the millions of young people and old people alike that Charlie inspired that will say, debate me peacefully. And here I am ready to receive your questions peacefully. And here I am knowing that you can't prove me wrong.